Thank you for joining this lesson. Number 6, trigonometry. Solve for theta in the equation. The sine of 3 theta plus 120 degrees equals to the root of 3 divided by 2 for theta ranging between 0 and 180 degrees. So what we're going to have, if the sine of 3 theta plus 130 equals to the root of 3 plus or divided by 2, that is, then 3 theta plus 120 degrees is going to be equivalent to the sine inverse of the root of 3 divided by 2. Therefore, 3 theta plus 120 should give us an angle which is equivalent to shift sine the square root of 3 divided by 2. And this gives us exactly 60 degrees. So there are other angles which are equivalent to 60 degrees. And we are going to state those angles. So we can say 3 theta plus 120 degrees is equivalent to, we begin with 60. Then because the sine is positive here, we go to the other quadrant. Remember, 60 is the acute angle in the first quadrant. All sine is equivalent to this. So the same acute angle in the second quadrant will be having a sine equivalent to this one. So 60 degrees in the second quadrant is going to be 120 degrees. In the third quadrant and the fourth quadrant, sines are negative. Therefore, we will not consider the same acute angle in those quadrants. So what we're going to do now is to consider another cycle whereby now 60 becomes, when we had 360 to make another cycle, it will be 420, 420 degrees. 120 in another cycle, when we add 360, becomes 480 degrees. In another cycle, 420, when we add 360, becomes 780. We can list as many angles as possible as long as we stick to the range when we are giving our answer. Therefore, we're going to have 3 theta now being equal to, when we subtract 120 to each angle on this other side, we shall have negative 60, 0. When we subtract 120, this becomes exactly 300 degrees. When we subtract 120, this becomes 360 exactly. When we subtract 120, this becomes 660 degrees. Therefore, now to remain with theta itself, then we're going to divide through by 3. This becomes negative 20 degrees. This remains 0. This one is going to remain exactly 100. This will remain 120. This becomes 220 degrees. So to check the angles which are within the range, then we'll say that the value of theta is going to be negative 20 is not within the given range. 220 is also beyond the given range. So we'll start with 0 degrees, 100 degrees, and 120 degrees. So those are the desired angles. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and share.